NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time. The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now with 2 locations in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side and 1101 Highland Avenue. Call Cedars East 724-658-9260 or Cedars North 724-652-7657.
Yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza.
Hi, we're here with
Sydney.
and it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down. Check out the special.
Good morning, Newcastle. Welcome to Tuesday, August 11th, and NewsWatch. Make sure you have that first cup of coffee. Boy, I know this morning I needed it. And we'll be giving you the top stories, news, sports, weather, and a whole bunch more right here after these messages. Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Horizons Treatment Center at 4 North Mill Street is a group of trained addiction professionals that can provide specialized treatment services. Located in the Washington Center, we are dedicated to serving the local community. Treatment services include co-occurring mental health and substance use disorders, problem gambling, and concurrent criminality. At New Horizons Treatment Center, we strive to provide hope, help, and healing.
Bring into NCTV45.
Welcome back, and in further top stories on Thursday, August 13th, a medical cannabis roundtable will be held at 7 p.m. in the auditorium of the Elwood City Municipal Building. The event is sponsored by the Elwood City Area Chamber of Commerce and will present viewpoints on both sides of the issue. The Chamber remains neutral on the topic, but is presenting the information so that individuals and businesses have a better understanding of the issue. Lori Hillard, Executive Director of the Chamber, explains, "We've been approached by various individuals and businesses who've had questions about the issue of medical cannabis and weren't sure where to go to get the accurate information. Earlier this year, Pennsylvania senators approved State Senate Bill 3, which would legalize marijuana for medical applications. In fact, it passed with a 40-7 vote. It will soon go to the House for approval. There are strict limitations regarding how the medical cannabis can be used and how it is regulated, but many people aren't sure of the details or how it will be monitored. In order to help people understand what's happening and how it may affect them, we decided to have this roundtable discussion. Hats off to Elwood City for addressing the issue sooner rather than later, and for their inclusiveness of everybody in the community and not a select few individuals. Homeless but not hopeless. Lawrence County's 5th annual Veterans Stand Down, Wednesday, August 12th, 2015, from 2 to 6 at the Armory on Frank Avenue, right off there of Cascade Park. Check it out. It's a great thing to help those homeless veterans. And the works of American sculptor James Rossetti, 1912 to 1988, will make their debut at the Hoyt from August 4th to the 23rd. The collection is on loan from the Gerald Merberg Gallery in Charlotte, North Carolina. Rossetti was one of the best-known sculptors of ideogram that once stood over 23 feet tall between the former World Trade Center. His distinctive style emerged in the 1960s, a monumental work of strong cubanistic influence that combined geometric forms in aluminum and steel. About 40 of these pieces are located in the United States and around the world. Now we're going to be right back with a whole bunch more after these messages.
Butts Flowers and Gifts offers top quality flower arrangements and gifts for any occasion. The pros at Butts Flowers and Gifts provide exceptional customer service, and each bouquet is hand arranged. Stop in and check out their wide selection of gift baskets and plants. They provide flower delivery service locally to Newcastle, Bessemer, Edinburgh, New Wilmington, West Pittsburgh, and across the nation. It's Butts Flowers at 120 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-7727 or toll free 1-800-443-7726. If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's 2 wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's 2 can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
Welcome back. And this in from the governor's office. In the official criminal complaint, Attorney General Kathleen Kane was charged with official oppression. She was charged with obstruction of administration of law. She was charged with perjury. These are the charges, and there are other serious charges, and they are troubling. And I am not sure how the top law enforcement officer in Pennsylvania can continue to perform her duties while she is defending herself against the serious charges. She is entitled to her day in court. She is entitled to due process of the system of government law, and she will have time to defend herself. And I think she needs to do that. But in the meantime, I am calling for her to step down as Attorney General because I think she cannot do what she has to do as the top law enforcement officer in Pennsylvania while she is facing these charges. Thank you, Governor Tom Wolf. And while you're at it, why don't you ask her to release the Jameson Hospital from the bond so that people in Lawrence County will have a hospital that they can attend when needed. As you may recall, the Attorney General, in her infinite wisdom, said that UPMC's purchase or predicted maybe purchase of the Jameson Hospital would create a monopoly. In her view, maybe she thinks it's better for there to be no hospital at all. Moving on, Governor names Marcus Brown Director of Homeland Security. Governor Tom Wolf announced that he named Colonel Marcus Brown as Director of the Governor's Office of Homeland Security for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This position has been vacant since the previous administration and was established by Executive Order February 22nd, 2012. Brown will report directly to the governor on issues pertaining to the participation and prevention and response and recovery of acts of terrorism. Now, isn't that great that the governor signed an executive order, the previous governor, and then didn't fill the spot? Really makes you wonder about our previous governor. Keep in mind that those downtown music concerts continue on. Now, every Friday is that Music Box Lunch heading up to the 28th of the month. And also keep in mind that as we get to the end of the month here and we start to wind down, that I believe it is the 14th, there's a concert from 6 to 9. It's Praise Fest Series 2. The opening act will be Major and Minors from 2 to 4. Okay, with a special fashion show by Michelle Goodman's Studios at Intermission. Okay, the concept grew out of the recommendation and community meetings. Gail Young is a board member of New Visions. Also, the Major Minors will showcase students throughout Lawrence County ages 9 to 13. Bring a lawn chair, come on, enjoy it. There's a 50-50 raffle. You could win, and it supports New Visions in their effort to make Lawrence County a better place. Now, as I was looking on here, there was mention, and correct me if I'm wrong, Newcastle's local band, the Durrells, will close the concert series out on the 28th, playing and singing crowd favorites. So keep that in mind as you head downtown to check those things out. And the governor announced today that new jobs at Neptune Solutions in Washington County. The governor announced that Neptune Solutions, a water treatment technology plant serving the oil and gas industries, will establish a new headquarters in 84 PA, Washington County, resulting in the creation of 30 new full-time jobs. Now, we're going to be right back after these messages. Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant. Yes, fine Middle Eastern food where elegance and charm meet old world goodness. Great lamb, chicken, and so much more. Mary's, located on Long Avenue in Newcastle. Call 724-652-2447.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner, and yes, after taking the day off and a much-deserved rest, those battling buccos are down in St. Louis, taking on the Redbirds. Well, Bucks, today's the day we cut that deficit. Catch the birds. Let's go, Bucks. And the Tribe, well, they're tangling with those New York Yankees, which is always a fierce rivalry for the Cleveland Indians. Both of those games taking place today because both teams were off on Monday. You can catch those scores tomorrow right here on the Cedar Sports Corner. And remember, you have a favorite team. Maybe it's Notre Dame. Maybe it's, nobody likes Michigan. Or Penn State. Or Pitt. Give us an email at nctv45@gmail.com or call us at 724-510-7345 and we'll put you on the Cedar Sports Corner. Now, that's it for this sports segment, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade Cavatelli and ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
Welcome back, and let's get to a few more of these top stories. The following public announcement of pending closure regarding the behavioral health services that was targeted to occur August 7th. The Jameson staff has worked with the Lawrence County administration to develop a plan to extend the operation of the inpatient services at the South Campus through at least December 31st of this year. Jameson's Executive Board of Directors approved the extension of the behavioral health services through December 31st. Jameson continues to offer 24-hour emergency room crisis management, inpatient behavioral health care, and partial hospitalization outpatient psychiatric services. The Jameson goes on to say, we are pleased to have the opportunity for this temporary extension of this valued local healthcare service and will keep our community informed of the updates in this regard. Thanks to Lisa Lombardo and the folks at the Jameson for that information. Now, last week, there was a New Vision's Communication Action Team meeting. And in attendance were Jackie Mead, myself, Heather Nitch, Ralph Pictionary, Tim Thomas, Chris DeVito, Joe Seminara, and Larry Corvey. Several initiatives were addressed. There was not really a whole lot to report. Action was discussed on taking up new interests. Nothing was decided. Would like to give a shout out to our newest advertiser, Mr. Pizza. Yes, up there on East Washington Street. And also New Horizons Treatment Center, right here in the Washington Center at 4 North Mill Street. Thanks and welcome to the NCTV45 family. And we're going to be right back after these messages.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. It's springtime at Paul D. Weller Hardware in Newcastle. You'll find an assortment of seeds for the garden, tools for lawn care, supplies, wheelbarrows, lawn mowers, hardware help, easy access, and so much more. Paul D. Weller Hardware is located at 207 North Liberty Street in the Mahoning Town section of Newcastle. Call 724-652-1531. That's 724-652-1531.
Hey, welcome back, and it's time for Crane Room 45 weather. Yes, last night after those rain showers and that low of 64. Well, what's your Tuesday looking like? Well, last night I watched Annie, and she said the sun will come out tomorrow, and she was right on the button. Because today, expect partly sunny skies, a high around 80. Tonight's overnight low, 57. And your Wednesday, sunny with a high of 76. The overnight low on Wednesday will be 65. And Thursday, sunny, high of 70, overnight low of 54. Your Friday, for that music box lunch, sunny and 80. So make sure you get out, enjoy life here in the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. And we're going to be right back with a wrap-up after these messages.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
Joshua Sun Rehabilitation Center. From the moment you arrive, you know that you're in the right place. Dr. John Wrightson listens first. He pays attention to detail. and then makes the determination. Joshua's Son Rehabilitation. We make the pain go away. The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. Well, that's going to do it for this Tuesday, August 11th. Hopefully you get that second cup of coffee. And make sure you have a super day in the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. See you again tomorrow.